This movie is weird. Gore Verbinski is back with his latest film, Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die, starring my president, Sam Rockwell. Warning, I will be spoiling this movie. Good Luck, Don't Have Fun, and Die is a huge budget blowout sci-fi action movie. Whoa man, I really bumped on this one. This movie will live on in the legacy of your coworker telling you it's really good and that you have to check it out, and that it's hilarious. I think this movie was one of the most bitter and cynical pieces of art I have consumed in a very long time. I want to say off the top of this video that I hate being negative about movies so much. I think the craft of making a movie is incredibly difficult and literally takes a village. So many people did amazing work on this movie, and I don't want to come off like I'm tearing it down just for the sake of it. I really disliked this movie and it will definitely influence my review, so if you're here for a non-opinionated, unbiased take, that's not me. And if you like this movie, that's amazing. I genuinely wish I did. I love Sam Rockwell, and I want to say that he is someone who is exempt from these criticisms. He delivers a super fun performance that is bottlenecked by some like Reddit Deadpool dialogue at certain times. That's one of my main gripes with this movie, is that thematically it's so deeply mean-spirited and cynical, while also trying to be cute aesthetically and through the scripting of the characters. Let's start with the good though. Like I said, Sam Rockwell is awesome. Most of the performances are actually really solid. I liked Michael Pena and Juno Temple a lot, and they're the other standouts for me in this. The set design on a lot of these scenes is also really good. You can tell a lot of this is sets and props as opposed to CGI assets and backgrounds. I really like the scene at the end with the huge AI room and all the wires flying around in like a USB tornado. I thought that looked really cool. There's one flashback in this movie to the character named Susan, played by Juno Temple, that I thought was a really effective satire on gun control and the effects of those policies. They end up having families in like a hypnotic daze as they order off-brand clones of their children after they're killed in a shooting. This is like really deep, like black comedy stuff going on here, and I think it works really well in this movie. The rest, not so much. This movie revolves around Sam Rockwell going back in time to a diner, Norm's in LA, and finding the perfect combination of people to install safety protocols on a rogue AI that is being built that night that he travels back to. It shows him doing hundreds of trips trying to figure out the perfect group to counter the AI's birth. We're introduced to a colorful cast of characters in the diner that all have some sort of like previous link to the AI or something contributing to it. The first flashback is truly where the movie lost me and never really fully got me back. It's about Michael Pena and Zazie Beetz as teachers in a public school where a ton of the teachers are on sabbatical, and it's pretty much hell. I thought the actual environments of this were really funny, but the point of the scene is just really stupid to me. For a second I thought it would be a thing about disheveled teachers in the age of teaching that we're in now, and education is really like one of the worst fields to go into. It's so difficult these days. But the main focus of this flashback is kids be on their phone, huh? Like, that's it. They make all the students glued to their phones and brainwashed into an army by an AI on their phone. It is very on the nose, obviously, and that's like funny, you know, I guess. Like, I get it. I think it's the easiest joke to ever make of all time and the most low-hanging fruit ever, but I get the joke. The thing that really cut through these scenes for me is the scathing vitriol that the older generation has towards the youth. I think that blaming kids for being on their phones is ridiculous when the generation of people that made this movie parented these kids. I just hate so much the idea of blaming the younger generation for being a product of what the older generation has built. Like, hey man, the guy running Facebook and who made Facebook is your age. You guys fucked it up with the iPads and the phones and shit, not us. Blaming kids for being addicted to phones while data companies and huge advertising agencies are literally built on corrupting dopamine sensors in your brain just so that you spend more time on your phone is so lame. Like, making fun of the kids for that is absurd to me. It genuinely put me off very hard, very early in the movie. It definitely affected how I felt for the rest of the movie. I'm like, duh, I'm a human, of course it would. Like, something I don't like happens early in the movie, the rest of the movie's not gonna be as great to me. The movie never really got me back after this, other than the vignette with Susan and her dead clone son. I also think that this movie is very dumb, and I don't think that's entirely a bad thing. Like, I think that the dumbness of this movie is actually funny and just bypasses any sort of reality the movie is based in. A character literally says the line, "I am allergic to cell phones and Wi-Fi." And I think as horrible of a line as that is in any other movie, I think it works really well in this movie because it's just stupid exposition to be like, this is the character. You know what I mean? Just start here. They understand how to circumvent a ton of exposition by just dropping the stupid bomb on the audience, but in the same breath, that also makes me not care about the stakes of the movie really at all. Like, if we're just making shit up, then who cares? And that's pretty much the last half of this movie. It just felt like things happened literally just to get to the ending of the weird girl allergic to cell phones is Sam Rockwell's mom in the future. It is such a hollow reveal to me because I don't care, but also it doesn't matter because the end of the movie is that they lose. And now I'm going to say something that is incredibly opinionated that obviously could be taken differently by any different audience, but I think I'm tired of doomer posting and constantly feeling miserable about AI in the future. Like, sci-fi has become very dystopian and our reality has become the dystopian sci-fis of the past. And obviously that is a product product of the literal time and history we are living in, but it's so miserable. I don't know, man, the takeaway of this movie being, yeah, it's too late. Feels like such a talking down, condescending told you so from the older generation that made this movie. I don't know, man, it really rubbed me the wrong way. I had such a hard time with the like Reddit humor and nihilist point of view in this movie, and I know that's the point of the movie. I know, I promise I know. Like, I do get the movie, I do. Like, on a fundamental level, I get it. I just think I didn't like it. It's just not for me, and I really didn't like this movie. But yeah, the movie ends with the Wi-Fi allergy girl being revealed as Sam Rockwell's mom in the future, and she tries to stop the AI while it tells her how awesome AI is and how everyone should live in the Wall-E future. Seconds later, you realize she is stuck in the AI, and the whole world has become a hellish heaven where you know it's not real, but you're stuck there. Sam Rockwell leaves and starts again with a new group. So yeah, man, the takeaway is that it's too late to stop AI, and like, yeah, I know. Thanks. Like, I know how bad it is, and I know how bad the time we are living in is, but I just hate that perspective so much, and it left me so sour and like devoid of hope. Especially in combination with the nihilist point of view of the entire movie. There's no hopeful character in the entire movie. Everyone's just like, fuck it, it's over. There are so many plot holes by the end of this movie, by the way. There's one element of this giant, mythical-sized cat made up of smaller cats that spews sparkles everywhere and is like presented to be in the real world and then shows up in the AI false reality. So like either the whole movie was a false reality or the giant cat was just real at a certain point, and I don't know which is which. Maybe I'm an idiot, I don't know. It was really convoluted and confusing too. Like, I never really fully had a grasp on what was going on or why I needed to care or why things were even happening. I guess it was to get to the next like Black Mirror ripoff vignette thing. It is very bold and on the nose, and I respect it for that, but I really did not enjoy watching this movie. I'm gonna give it 1.5 out of 5 stars. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day and watch a great movie. All my links are in the description down below, and if you want any of these videos a day early, you can sub to my Patreon that is also linked down below.